Good afternoon, Jason. My name is Bree from Northland Marketing. How are you doing today? I spoke with you earlier, and as promised, here is your analysis. I wanted to get on here real quick, go through your site in this video to do an audit, and show you personally what is holding your website back from being in the top 3 on Google. I'm going to jump in and start going through what we see and where we think you can get the most value. I'm going to mainly be going over 3 things you can do today to really bring value to your company and start outranking your competitors online. The very first thing I want to go over is your website and what we call content. When someone searches for home remodeling CT, Google crawls the websites on the internet, searching and ranking the results. Google's looking for keywords. It's looking for what the site should be found for. When I go through your website, I see you have some great photos and an okay layout, but not a whole lot of content. One thing I can tell you about Google is that Google loves content. They like to see a minimum of 1,500 words, and you guys have roughly about 350 words on here. Adding that additional content with the keywords you're trying to target is going to really make a difference in you being found on Google. Now, Google actually comes in and reads the content on your website. They're crawling it and they're looking for keywords, what services you offer, and what locations you serve. They don't know what keywords they should be ranking you for if they don't see them on your website. So having those keywords listed 10 to 15 times on your homepage is going to really make a difference in you being found on Google. If we go to a search for home remodeling CT, we can see that they're running ads as well as them. And this is called the map pack. The top 3 listed here are the ones that receive a lot of the work because they're super easy to find and they're listed right away. The websites listed below here, these are called the organics, and the same things apply. You want to be on the front page and ideally within those top 3 positions so that the most amount of people are going to find you. Let's take a look at this first website here. We can see that it's a nice website and they've got a good amount of content, but not enough. And you would be beating them out content-wise if you had at least 1,500 words. So let's talk about why they were listed first. This is a paid program I use to research websites called Arrows. I went ahead and put them into here so you can see what we're up against. The second thing I want to go over is UR and DR ratings. These ratings are really important to your Google placement. The UR rating is a trust rating, meaning how much Google trusts your website. And the DR rating shows how powerful your website is in the eyes of Google. These are generally raised by backlinks. We can see that they have 571 overall backlinks coming from 189 websites. 160 of those websites are powerful. Now, a backlink refers to a link that points back to your website. In Google's eyes, it's kind of like a popularity contest. A good example of this would be if a blog website wrote an article about home remodeling companies and they listed your website URL as a company they recommended. That would be giving you one backlink. I want to call attention to their organic keywords. These are the keywords within their content that we were talking about before. For example, Connecticut home renovation. There's approximately 90 people searching for that a month, and they're in first place. Home remodeling CT. There's approximately 70 people searching for that a month. Okay, again, they're in second. Connecticut remodeling contractors. There's about 70 people searching for that a month, right? And they're at least on the front page, but a little farther down. Now, you don't want to necessarily be targeting words like these, kitchen installations, right off the bat, because there's no location involved, right? So people searching for this might not be local. Now, kitchen remodeling Fairfield, there's 40 people searching just for Fairfield. Remodeling contractor CT, another 40, right? So depending on what services you want to show up for, what towns and areas, etc., there's a ton of people looking for these services in Connecticut. This is important. You want to show up in front of people as many times as possible. The more people that find your website, the more people that are going to call you and become a client. When we look at your website's ratings, your UR and DR ratings are so low that they don't show up. You have one backlink coming from one website, it's not a powerful website, and you only have one organic keyword. This keyword is your name, and that's it. So when people are looking for those high volume keywords, they're not finding you within the organics. But in this video, we went over how to get yourself onto that front page. One, through your home page, and how you need at least 1,500 words on here. Two, your UR and DR ratings and how we'd raise those numbers with backlinks. And then three, backlinks. What the competition has and how to beat them out. By showing Google you have more authority. If you implemented these strategies today, you could be on the front page of Google. I wanted to go ahead and shoot this video for you. I hope that it was helpful, and I look forward to talking to you in the future. Have a great night.